Hello everyone, this is Saki. Today, we will be doing the final practice for the JLPT N4 grammar test together. In this video, we will slowly cover the grammar part of the JLPT N4 to help you with your final review for the exam. Please watch you until the end and don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Without any further ado, let's get started! The answer is number 2. 行くのに。会社に行くのに何時間ぐらいかかりますか？ About how many hours does it take to get to the company? Let's break down the sentence first. 会社 means company. 何時間ぐらいかかりますか？ About how many hours does it take? Therefore, number 2, 行くのに which literally means in order to go is the correct one. のに is an important grammar point. Please make sure to remember it. 会社に行くのに何時間ぐらいかかりますか？ About how many hours does it take to get to the company? Let's check the other options as well. Number 1, 行くかどうか means whether you go or not. Number 3, 行きに This is the verb stem of 行く。行き plus the particle に。Number 4, 行ったり。たり is usually used in the form of A たり B たりする which means do such things as A and B. The answer is number 2. 日本語の先生は私に漢字を覚えさせました。My Japanese teacher made me memorize 漢字。覚えさせる is a causative verb, so you can use it in the form of director は indirect object に覚えさせる。Therefore, in this sentence, the director is 日本語の先生 Japanese teacher.So, 私 I will be the indirect object. So, the answer is number 2. 日本語の先生は私に漢字を覚えさせました。My Japanese teacher made me memorize 漢字。The answer is number 1. もうすぐ雨が降りそうですから早く家に帰りましょう。It looks like it's going to rain soon, so let's hurry home. If we look at the options, they are the conjugated form of 降る。There are 雨が before the blanks and 雨が降る means to rain. Since もうすぐ means soon, number 2, 降っています。Present continuous form and number 4, 降りました Past form can't be the answer. If we put number 1, 降りそうです。もうすぐ雨が降りそうですから早く家に帰りましょう which means it looks like it's going to rain soon. So, let's hurry home. This one makes sense. If we put 降った方がいいです Better to rain, it doesn't make sense. もうすぐ雨が降った方がいいですから早く帰りましょう。 It's better to going to rain soon, so let's hurry home. It doesn't make sense. Therefore, the most appropriate one is number one. もうすぐ雨が降りそうですから、早く家に帰りましょう。It looks like it's going to rain soon, so let's hurry home. The answer is number two. なら、上田さん、今週一緒に東京に行きませんか？ Mr. 上田、will you go to Tokyo together this week? 今週はちょっと、来週なら大丈夫ですよ。This week is not good for me. If it's next week, that's fine. Number one, でも can't be the answer because でも should come in the beginning of the sentence, not in the middle of the sentence. Number two, なら来週なら大丈夫ですよ。If it's next week, that's fine. This makes perfect sense. なら has the usage that introduces something positive. In this case, the speaker is introducing 来週 next week instead of 今週 this week. Therefore, number two is the answer. Number three, なのに means nevertheless. 来週なのに大丈夫ですよ。Nevertheless, it's next week, it's okay, or that's fine. This doesn't make sense too. And number four, より is usually used in the form of A より B, B more than A. 来週より大丈夫ですよ。It's more okay than next week. This sentence is also a bit weird. Therefore, again, the answer is number two. なら、上田さん、今週一緒に東京に行きませんか？ Mr. 上田、will you go to Tokyo together this week? 今週はちょっと、来週なら大丈夫ですよ。This week is not good for me. If it's next week, that's fine. The answer is number one. 1ヶ月で。1ヶ月で漢字を覚えられます。I can memorize 漢字 in a month. Number one, 1ヶ月で で has a usage which you can use in the form of period of time で and it means in a period of time. So, 1ヶ月で means in a month. Therefore, the whole sentence means 1ヶ月で漢字を覚えられます。I can memorize 漢字 in a month. And it makes sense. So, this would be the answer. But let's check the rest of the options. Number two, 1ヶ月を If we put this in the blank, 1ヶ月を漢字を覚えられます。Which doesn't make sense. Number three, 1ヶ月しか Only a month. しか is used in the form of しか何々ない and the sentence is an affirmative sentence. So this is wrong. Number four, 1ヶ月1ヶ月漢字を覚えられます。I can memorize 漢字 a month. It doesn't make sense as well. Therefore, again, the answer is number one. 1ヶ月で。1ヶ月で漢字を覚えられます。I can memorize 漢字 in a month. The answer is number 4. いつでも。日本語がわからないときはいつでも私に聞いてくださいね。Please ask me anytime if you don't understand something in Japanese. Number 1. いつ when. The sentence is not a question, so this is wrong. Number 2. いつか someday. If we put this in the blank, 日本語がわからないときはいつか私に聞いてくださいね。Please ask me someday if you don't understand Japanese. This is a weird sentence. Number 3. いつに This one can be used with する。いつにする means what time or when shall we make it for. But this time it's not a question sentence and also there is no する so this is wrong. Number 4. いつでも whenever. 日本語がわからないときはいつでも私に聞いてくださいね。Please ask me whenever if you don't understand Japanese. This is the perfect one. Again, the answer is number 4. 日本語がわからないときはいつでも私に聞いてくださいね。Please ask me anytime if you don't understand something in Japanese. The answer is number 1. 留守の間に泥棒に入られました。The robber broke into my house while I was out of the house. Either literally means while or during, and when a noun comes before it, you need to put no before. Therefore, if we look at the options, there is 留守 which is a noun. Therefore, number 1, 留守の is the correct one. 留守の間に泥棒に入られました。The robber broke into my house while I was out of the house. The answer is number 4. し。山下さんは優しくないし、意地悪だし、好きじゃないです。Mr. Yamashita is not kind and he is mean, so I don't like him. Let's check the options. Number 1. たり。The grammar point. A たり B たりする。Only verbs can come before たり. So it can't come after adjectives. 優しい and 意地悪だ。Number 2. か means or. か can be followed by an adjective. However, as for 意地悪だ, the dictionary form is 意地悪な. This is not adjective, and it should be followed in the form of 意地悪か not 意地悪だか. Also, even if it is 意地悪だか, the sentence doesn't make sense. Number 3. や is to connect two nouns, so this is wrong. Number 4. し is used in the form of A し B し which means A and B etc. And it can be followed by short forms including adjectives. Therefore, again, number 4 is the answer. 山下さんは優しくないし、意地悪だし、好きじゃないです。Mr. Yamashita is not kind and he is mean, so I don't like him. The answer is number 3. テストが終わったら日本を旅行しようと思っています。I'm going to travel around Japan after the test. First of all, there is います in the end of the sentence, and only と思って can come before it. Next, a word which can make sense after テストが is only 終わったら, and テストが終わったら means after the test finishes. And so, the rest of the options would be 日本語旅行しよう。しよう is a volitional form and it is followed by と思っています。This is important grammar point. Volitional form と思っています。Which means I've decided to or I'm going to. Therefore, again, the answer is number 3. テストが終わったら日本を旅行しようと思っています。I'm going to travel around Japan after the test. The answer is number 1. 病院に行った。頭が痛いんです。I have a headache. 仕事を休んで病院に行った方がいいですよ。It's better if you take a day off from work and go to the hospital. There is いいですよ in the end of the sentence. 方が comes before that. And 方がいいですよ means it's better to. Then, before 方がいいですよ, a past short form has to come. So, 病院に行った will come before it. The rest of the options will be 仕事を休んで take a day off from work. Therefore, the answer is number 1. 頭が痛いんです。I have headache. 仕事を休んで病院に行った方がいいですよ。It's better if you take a off from work and go to the hospital. That's it for our final practice of the JLPT N4 grammar test. I hope you found this review helpful and feel more confident about the exam. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more JLPT study tips and practice sessions. Good luck with your exam and see you in the next video. またね。バイバイ。